Guys, and today we'll be looking at KSP 1.2 version. This is just the experimental version, as you see, there is a new screenshot here. This is the first new thing, and there are a lot of new things. This is new, and the writing is much better. This is just the pre-release, so quite a few things will be added later. Alright, so as you see, everything looks normal, just as in 1.2. But here, it's different. There are a few new tabs to make it easier to look through everything. This is ground, thermal, electrical, science and utility. And so let's just grab a probe core. So the first new thing is this PUF monopropellant engine is retextured, as you see, and this green light is a little brighter. I think it looks much nicer than before. Alright, so the next thing is communication. Here are almost all the new things, new parts. So the first thing is the Communitron 16S. So this is just a not very good Communitron. And then this is the high gain antenna, and this is a good one. And as you see, it has pretty nice texturing to it. Much better than the ones before. And then the next part is this relay antenna. This is quite large and it fits nicely onto this probe core. And this is just a very powerful antenna. Very nice texturing and detail. Looks very realistic. And the next part is the RA15 relay antenna. Just a little smaller and that one is much better texturing. But this one is tiny and quite nice, but not powerful. So the next part is in science, and this is the experiment storage unit, and in here you just store science. Who doesn't like that? There are a lot of details I'm writing. Didn't notice this before. And as you see, these are all the new parts. And as you might have noticed, the writing is much better. So those are the only new things in parts and the VAB. Alright, so the next thing is in the tracking station. And you might begin to see some of the things new to this version. Right, so we're gonna just use this probe I launched earlier, and as you might recognize this antenna, so there are a lot of new things here. So there is this. So this shows you where you get the signal from, where you can pick up the signal. Because if you don't have a signal with a probe, you can't control it. It's like remote tech. And this shows you if you've got probe control. Alright, so the next thing is the CurbNet. So this is just like a biome viewer. And as you see, it shows you we're above Merlingus Ridge. And you can rename it. So you can make your own sites. And if you've got a better one, a better antenna, you can view biomes, and if you're in a higher orbit, then you can view the whole of Kerbin. So the next thing is hibernation. So you just hibernate, and it sucks up no electric charge. So if you're on long space missions and you're waiting for a maneuver node or something like that, then this is quite useful because it sucks up no electric charge, and if you're on the dark side on the planet, then, well, this is really useful. And yeah, and as you saw, we've got limited probe control now because we're hibernating. Let's turn that off. And yeah, so we're beginning to see the new things. And as some of you might know, this is where the old KSC anomaly is, or Easter egg. But now it's working as a tracking station. And I don't know where that Baikonur is. I think the old KSC is now Baikonur. Yes. So now we're connected to Baikonur. We use that as like the KSC, and this is Crater Edge. And let's see, if we go back to the probe, we're over a river, so let's turn on Carbonate. Waypoint. Alright, so now we've got a target place, and now we can rename it and do Dinkelstein's Tranquility. So we've got our own little place there. So I think that's it with the probes. No, it isn't. So this is how it shows you the connections. You can change it to high or low. Alright, so that's it with the probe. And we've got just a few things to see. So let's go to the tracking station. Oh, and now planes. The next thing is planes. There's just one thing new with them. Let's load up. I'm gonna load up my plane. Black Knight. So this is just a normal plane. Recover. Done. And now, if we go to map view, you'll notice a few things. And this is just full EV crew control, and it changes to, well, Kerbal is on EVA. Okay. Let's get back in there. Sorry about this. And I don't know, I think the Kraken attacked because this is just the experimental version of this. Version of KSP. So there will be a lot of bugs. This never happened to me. This is not what I was wanting to show you with the aircraft. Alright, so now we're boarded. We can go to map view, and you notice it. As just another target, we've got a plane icon now instead of the old craft one. Let's go rename vessel, and now we've got plane and relay or probe. There are two new ones. I didn't notice this. And probe is just if we land somewhere and do science, like that. Right, so that's the only thing new in planes. So let's go to the tracking station finally. Jebediah Kilman. I don't have a lot of probes, so I won't be able to go to another planet. So if it's blocked, if the tracking is blocked by, let's say, the moon or something like that, then you can't use it. You may notice that it's laggy because I've got this scattering on. But now the thing here is will surprise you a lot. You may have noticed before that there are that's the probe, and there are little dots here, and that shows you where the connection is. So you may be wondering what is there, and now you'll see. You may think that there will be completely nothing there, But oh, you will see in a minute. What is there? A tracking station! There are more static objects on Kerbin. And it moves. See? Alright, so this was the KSP 1.2 experimental version preview. So remember to come back to the next KSP video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.